What's up, Star Child? The band and I are here for your download. They want to dive into a little bit of past life energy today. If this is your first time backstage, welcome. We're very grateful to have you here. Please say hi to the rest of the beautiful creatures in the comment section. All right, past life energy is all about recalling of the soul's journey, and potentially lessons we're still dealing with in present day. So if this message does not completely resonate with your soul, don't take it. Leave it for another Star Tribe member. All right, let's see what's going on in this past life energy. Success. Wealth in the reverse. Archangel Raziel. Inspiration of the mysteries in Akashic records. And resourcefulness in the reverse. Interesting, Star Child. The download that they're giving me is that some of you have been spiritual practitioners. You've been spiritual practitioners in many lives, but for some reason you did not believe that that should be a source of your wealth and abundance. Now that is a belief. That is a belief to look at for sure. Synchronicities on these cards are 42, 2, 33, and 31. 3333. All right, let's dive into this, Star Child. Let's dive into this. First of all, tell me about the success card. This past life energy, these personal achievements. Tell me more about this success card, please. We have the King of Swords. You are the bringer of truth, Star Child. 5 of Pentacles. Page of Cups. Star Child, you are the bringer of truth. You are a prophet. You are a prophet in a past life. Your intuition, your spiritual gifts were very strong with the Page of Cups. But you are continually in a poverty mindset. Martyrdom. It's a lot about martyrdom around here. Tell me about the wealth card in reverse. And when we look at past life energies, we want to make sure, is this a belief that we're still carrying in this lifetime? Let's get to the root of that. We have the Hermit, the Queen of Cups, and the Page of Wands. Yes, Star Child, you are a prophet. You are most definitely a prophet. This is a repeating message with the Hermit and the Queen of Cups, and you brought a fiery message. Not only a fiery message, but a message that inspired many. Tell me more about this inspiration and mysteries with Archangel Raziel. The 10 of Swords, the 7 of Swords, and the 6 of Cups. Tell me more about the 6 of Cups. 6 of Wands, 3 of Swords. Oh, Star Child. You brought messages of love to the world here, is what this is showing me. Very strategically. Helping people get to the 10 of Swords, getting to finality around hardship and understanding that their time here on earth is actually a victory. The 6 of Cups is double confirmation that this is past life energy. All right, tell me about this resourcefulness in reverse. There's something about your fear of acquiring resources here. The Queen of Wands, the High Priestess in reverse. This was a projection, Star Child. And the Creatix. Star Child, this was clearly a projection. You had the ability to heal people in a past life. Yet it was projected onto you that you are a high priestess in reverse if you were to take any resources for your spiritual abilities. That is definitely some dogma there, star child. Some dogma that we need to look past, all right? People are always going to have things to say, and there are always people that are going to take advantage. But can you sleep at night, star child? That's what matters, right? If you're leading with the heart, and clearly in this past life you were, because you were leading with a message of love, but you shrunk away from your own abundance. Tell me more about this. Tell me more about this. Love life. Scribe or writer. Monk or nun. Very interesting, star child. So not only in a past life, because you gave your life to a spiritual path, confirmation from Sky Witch, that not only in Pentacles did you give up abundance and resources, but you also did within your relationships too. Definitely an air of martyrdom around here, right? And of very strict religious dogmatic beliefs. This cycle has been closed. This cycle was closed many lifetimes ago, but there's something still hanging on here in the present with this. Tell me what's hanging on in the present with this. Let's look at this monk and nun card. We have the Fool in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Empress in reverse. Star Child, there's a fear here that you can't have it all. You can't have it all, for those of you that feel that you're following some type of spiritual path here. Sky Witch is not happy about this, Star Child. It's not the energy that she wants you in. With the Four of Pentacles in reverse. The band is telling me is you want to step out. You want to step out with your gifts, but you fear a lack of stability within your relationships and also within your resources if you do so. Right, this is where those beliefs get twisted, what they're telling me, like this belief that God is the ultimate provider. If you believe God is the ultimate provider, we still have to put works and actions behind that, right? Faith without works is dead. And Star Child, you should always get paid for your works, whether you are a tent maker or a prop. Not only in Pentacles did you give up abundance and resources, but you also did within your relationships too. Definitely an air of martyrdom around here, right? And of very strict religious dogmatic beliefs. This cycle has been closed. This cycle was closed many lifetimes ago, but there's something still hanging on here in the present with this. Tell me what's hanging on in the present with this. Let's look at this monk and nun card. We have the Fool in reverse, the Eight of Pentacles, and the Empress in reverse. Star Child, there's a fear here that you can't have it all. You can't have it all, for those of you that feel that you're following some type of spiritual path here. Sky Witch is not happy about this, Star Child. It's not the energy that she wants you in. With the Four of Pentacles in reverse. The band is telling me is you want to step out. You want to step out with your gifts, but you fear a lack of stability within your relationships and also within your resources if you do so. Right, this is where those beliefs get twisted, what they're telling me, like this belief that God is the ultimate provider. If you believe God is the ultimate provider, we still have to put works and actions behind that, right? Faith without works is dead. And Star Child, you should always get paid for your works. With the King of Pentacles in reverse, there's a lot of fear here around money. Tell me about this love life and relationships, because Pentacles are about relationships. Seven of Wands, Eight of Wands in reverse, and the Star in reverse. Feeling like you need to defend yourself, Star Child. Star Child, you never have to defend your worth. You know your worth. You know what your services are worth. Go out there and get it, Star Child. This is the year of the 9 that we move past these things. We dig in. We dig into the shadow. We dig into potentially past life energy that resides with our soul in order to learn the lessons and completely close the cycle. Star Child, you're a rock star. Your gifts are needed. Your gifts are needed. People need hope, Star Child. You bring hope to the world. Your hope is worth something, all right? And I'm looking at a star card in reverse here. This is closing up the throat chakra. All right, give me a couple more cards on this. Let's go to the soul's journey. Let's go to the soul's journey. See what also might be being affected in the present energy from this. Star Child, with these cards that were showing up, Archangel Raziel, the Monk and Nun card, all right, you hold this ancient wisdom, you have these tools, you have this ancient wisdom that's needed in present day. You've worked lifetimes to obtain this wisdom, Star Child. And you can be successful again, because you were clearly successful in this past life. You just didn't give any of that success and love to yourself, Star Child. You did not take the resources and the abundance that was available to you that fell face down. We're not going to take that. Tell me more here. Love. Committing to good in all things. Star Child, your intentions are clear. Your intentions are of the heart. That's what this is telling me. So if there is some kind of fear of abundance or feeling you are undeserving of these pentacles, it's time to look at what's in the shadow around that, Star Child. Tell me more. Tell me more about what's going on in the soul's journey. Service. Star Child, you have a heart for service. You have a heart for service, Star Child. But for some reason you feel undeserving of receiving what you are giving. Envy. I know I am the same as everyone, but have different challenges. This is a challenge for you, Star Child, and this is something that will continue to come up over and over again in your manifestations. There's almost a little bit of self-sabotaging energy behind this, of whether you feel deserving, if you feel deserving of abundance. Oh, my Hellhound gauge is here and Sky Witch are going off. They don't like this energy. This is an entity attachment, Star Child. This is something that's been following you around since the priesthood. This idea of poverty, this idea of martyrism. Sky Witch doesn't like it because it don't pay for her snacks. You know what I'm saying? All right, let's dive a little more into this. You're committed to service, Star Child. It's time for you to also be just as abundant for your services. Tell me more about this service card. The Tower, the Eight of Cups, and the Knight of Wands. Yeah, Star Child, this lack, this belief that you are supposed to be in lack to be of service of others is a tower that needs to come down. Something that needs to be emotionally walked away from. Because it's pulling on your energy, it's pulling on your fire. Of course it is. If we live in an impoverished mind state, it takes up a lot of real estate. You know what I'm saying, Star Child? And it's time to look at this, to look at what is the hold, what is going on in the shadow, what happened in nature and nurture, what happened during the soul's journey, where this belief became implanted, so that we can change it. People are envious of your gifts, Star Child. People are very envious of your gifts. And there may be some people projecting towards your finances also. Two of Wands. Yeah, Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Emperor. But you're about to step up and be the Emperor of your life here, Star Child. Because others' projections, others' beliefs of what you should or shouldn't be doing, what you should or shouldn't be making, what you are offered, and what you are deserving of are your choices to make and no one else's. And there's clearly a decision here. You have some envious energies around you. They want to see you as the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, ungrounded, in survival mode, because they're envious of these gifts. You have a lot of deep spiritual wisdom here. You have for many lifetimes. But you are becoming the Emperor of your life, Star Child. I dig this, and I know that about you because I know you do the shadow work. I hang out here with you and do it. So let's see, what else do we want to pull here? Let's pull a few more of these past life energy cards. So we clearly see that there's a bit of a lack mindset potentially here. There's some kind of false belief of martyrdom, whether you're deserving of something, whether spiritual paths should equal finances for people. Star Child, you're putting the work in. You deserve to get paid. You deserve reciprocation of resources, reciprocation of love, and reciprocation of emotion. All right? All of these things that for some reason in this past life energy of being potentially a monk or a nun, there are many other words for that also. Whatever resides with your soul, that there was supposed to be a lack, there was supposed to be a major sacrifice, devotion to spiritual practices, intuitive history, servitude, loss of power and control, and leadership, person of authority. Star Child, there was a time where you were deeply devoted to your spiritual practices, but there was a false authority figure here, all right, that believed that you should be in servitude, that put you in servitude, where you had a loss of power and control. Feeling like the story of Joseph here to a certain degree, because intuitively you stayed in a space of hope. I love this. In devotion to your authenticity and to your spiritual practices. But you were put in servitude by false leaders. Are there always people that are probably going to have that opinion that anyone that does a type of spiritual practice should be working for free? Yeah. As long as the church is around, yes, there are people that are always going to believe that. But that doesn't mean that you need to believe that, Star Child. It doesn't mean that you need to believe that. That doesn't mean that you can't have your 10 of Pentacles on a spiritual path. And you are no longer in servitude. You are not in servitude, Star Child. You've actually regained your power and the power of your ancestors. Tell me more about this devotion card, please. Tell me more about this devotion card. Star Child, I'm looking at the Page of Cups in reverse, the Ace of Wands in reverse, and the Death card. Your spirituality and spiritual practices have been put to death in multiple past lives. There's been a fear. There's been a fear in stepping out in your intuitive history. People have put a death to your resources, to your relationships, and possibly even your life in a past life, all around your spiritual practices. Aren't we familiar with these stories? Generation after generation after generation. Star Child, but this is the lifetime that you live in a state of abundance, mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally, and share your gifts with the rest of the world. Tell me a little more about this Servitude card. Loss of power and control. There's been victory in this for you. You have regained your power in this life. You've moved away from false leadership, false teachings, with the Devil in reverse, the Six of Swords, and the Devil in reverse. Star Child, go for it. That's all I can say right now is go for it, Star Child. You've done the work. You have the tools. You might have to do it afraid. And maybe there's something in there, right, from that past life blueprint that makes you afraid to do it. But Star Child, you're a leader in the upright here. Tell me more about this leadership card. We have the Nine of Swords. Yeah, you're a bit in your head about it with the Fool in reverse. Scared to take the leap. Scared to take the leap. Tell me more about this. Three of Cups in reverse, Ace of Pentacles in reverse. You fear that you won't be celebrated. You fear that there may potentially be a stop, right? There might be a stop to resources, a stop to a beginning. Who's celebrating you, Star Child? Who do you fear that is not going to celebrate you? Do they need to be in your life? If this message resonates with you and this is something that is deeply on your heart, regaining your spiritual path, using your gifts for your works within yourself and to the rest of the world. Yeah, there's going to be people that don't celebrate you. Who cares? Here's why. Because it's not on their soul's blueprint. Maybe they don't even believe in a soul's blueprint, or maybe they believe everyone should be doing the same thing and believing the same thing. But we know that not to be true here in the Star Tribe. So there's something very important here. There's something very important, but it's giving you anxiety. There's clearly a belief to look at here around abundance and spiritual practices. When we say abundance, we're talking physically, mentally, spiritually, emotionally, though there's a lot about pentacles here. There's a fear of stepping out and charging for services, it feels like. And there's also a fear of, will I be celebrated? How will this look to other people? Well, around here, we love to embrace our weirdness, Star Child. You know this. And here's the thing, is I see this victory here. I see this victory. You've beat this so-called devil energy, right? The devil energy is just all about lower vibrational human practices. Whether it be addiction, whether it be gossip, whether it be anger, whether it be hatred, whatever it is, you've defeated all of this. You've pulled it out of your energy. Are people going to project stuff on you? Yeah, but you're magical AF, Star Child. You know how to protect yourself against any type of energetic projection. So what's the root of the fear here? What's the root of the fear of really stepping out and being free to be you, Star Child? All right, let's look at these Akashic Records Oracle before we close here. This is good stuff, Star Child. And what does that stepping out look like to you? Does it mean just simply trusting yourself when you get an intuitive download? Trusting to relay the information despite how the other person receives it? Is it starting a YouTube channel? What does this look like for you? Ooh. I guess we didn't need half that deck. Shame. Yeah, there's this burden of guilt. Open up. Deception. Difficult road. Star Child, you have persevered through harder things in this life and in other lives. There's a deception that this is going to be a difficult road. Someone told you this was going to be difficult. You shared your idea and your inspiration with someone and they said, oh, that's hard. That's hard to accomplish. Well, that's their belief, Star Child. It does not have to be your belief. So keep your heart open. Find the people who inspire you, who you can share your hopes and dreams with, who will do nothing but encourage you because they understand that that's your energetic sovereignty and that they don't know your path. They only know their path. And their purpose of being in your life is to love you. Star Child, and keep your heart open to those people. If you're getting ready to make a shift in your life, if you're in the planning phases, know who to talk to and who not to here, Star Child. All right, let's close with some symbols. This is good stuff though, Star Child. This is why we do the shadow work. Changing a belief changes the emotions, which then changes our reality, changes the perception. And you have lifetimes worth of gifts to share here. Spiritual cleansing. Yeah, there's some dogmatic beliefs here. There's some dogmatic beliefs that need some spiritual cleansing. Ooh, see, Sky Witch hates those dogmatic beliefs. Past life. There's clearly some past life energy hanging out here. You have a lot of past life wisdom, Star Child. Sky has no problem expressing her past life gifts in the present. Can I have two more, please, Van? Can I have two more on this? Friendships, grounded, message, and new life. You have a message of love, Star Child, to help people acquire a new life is what they're telling me here. And you do have grounded relationships coming in. Or you have the discernment to find those grounded relationships to encourage you in this process. If this message resonates with you, it is a past life reading. We have past life here twice as confirmation. And there's some spiritual cleansing from some really old school dogmatic beliefs here. But this is great. This is really good energy, Star Child. Thank you for sharing it with me. Your synchronicities on the symbols is 50, 14, 17, 22, 33, and 4. I will see you for next energy check-in, Star Child, and thank you for all the ways that you support this channel.